Hi everyone, today I'm making a coffee and walnut cupcake, one of my favourite cakes I have to say. There's nothing like coffee and nuts together, but I do know some of you don't like nuts, so if you want to swap out the nuts for something like chocolate chips, they'd go great together with the coffee too. So to get started, in here I've got 150 grams of butter, it's nice and soft, and I'm going to add in 150 grams of sugar. We're going to mix this up now until it's nice and soft and light and fluffy. Great, now I'm going to add my eggs. I've got 3 medium eggs. I'm going to add one at a time while I mix them in. In goes 150 grams of self-raising flour. I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I find the salt in a coffee cupcake brings out the flavour more. I've got 3 teaspoons of just instant coffee here, and I've dissolved it in a tablespoon of hot water and I've allowed it to cool. And a tablespoon of milk. Just makes the cupcake that little bit softer and fluffier. And we're going to mix all this together. Lovely. Now for the walnuts, I've 75 grams here and I've chopped them up. And I'm going to fold these in and just scrape down the sides of the bowl as well. Perfect. I'm going to set this to one side now. I have my 12 cupcake cases here, and I've just done my little tip where I put some dried rice, about a teaspoon, into the bottom of each of them. It helps absorb the oil so you don't get oily paper bottoms, and it does work. And now let's fill these up. I always use an ice cream scoop, and I fill the cases to about 3/4 of the way full. If you have any left over, you can just go around on them. Perfect. We're going to get these into the oven now for about 20 minutes. And here we have them. Cupcakes are fully baked, nice colour, look well in the black cupcake cases, and look, no oily bottom either, so isn't that a great little tip? So I'm going to set these to one side. We're going to make some coffee buttercream now to go on top. I'm not making a big amount, just a small enough amount to go on top. So in here I've got 125 grams of butter. We're going to mix this for about 3 to 4 minutes till it's nice and soft, and it'll turn whiter in colour as well. Great, now I'm going to add some icing sugar. I've got 300 grams of icing sugar which I've sieved. I'm going to add this in 4 stages. Just makes it easier to mix it in. Great, now to add in my coffee, I've dissolved 2 teaspoons of instant coffee in about 2 teaspoons of boiling water and let it cool down. So I'm going to add that. And we're going to mix this now for about 2 minutes. My buttercream feels a little bit too thick, so I'm going to add some cream, just a teaspoon or 2. You could add milk either. And that's perfect. We're going to decorate our cupcakes now. Alright, I'm ready to decorate these with the buttercream. I'm using a Wilton 8B tip. This is the tip I use for making eclairs. If you've got any tip at all, you can just use it. If you don't have one, just use a spoon and spread it on your cupcakes and it'll be a nice rustic look. So I'm going to decorate these now. Very easily, just press down and up like that. I don't like a lot of buttercream on cupcakes, just a little bit. And I'm just going to add a piece of walnut to the top. You could chop them up either, whichever you like. If you have any buttercream left over, it freezes very well. It's handy if you make some cupcakes and you need a little bit of buttercream. And there you have them, everyone. My coffee and walnut cupcakes. Don't they look amazing? I do have a recipe for a coffee and walnut tray bake, and I also have one for a £2 loaf tin as well, and I'll share the links to those in the comments below if you want to make a bigger cake, and they're absolutely delicious. So there you go, try them out and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment and share. Happy baking everyone, and enjoy. See you soon.